Important dates we need to watch closely throughout the entire month of June. I have all the details and the full list for you right here in this video. Let's get right into it. Alright, so in this video, I do have a comprehensive list of very important dates that we need to continue watching very closely throughout June, as this list does include payment dates, announcements, reports, as well as a variety of other dates that are currently on the calendar. However, if you've been watching the videos for any length of time now, you know this is what's currently on the calendar. But as we work our way through this, there will certainly be far more big announcements and things that come out and hit the tape as we work our way through the month. However, this is what we currently know as of right now, so let's get into it and we will go through this list in chronological order. I have probably 12 different dates here that I want to lay out for you as far as things that we need to watch very, very closely. So let's get right into it. However, really quickly before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video. It's totally free to do so, always has been and always will be, as I am your one and only daily advocate. I'm doing research all day, every single day, breaking it all down into these short videos and delivering them a few times each and every day so that you can stay updated with everything going on right now during this very busy time, as my commitment to you is to make sure that I'm finding everything that pertains to the low income, the fixed income, seniors, elderly, older adults, people with disabilities, and virtually everybody right now during this very busy time, to help you out grab as much money, benefits, programs, checks, stimulus, and anything else we can possibly get our hands on right here, right now. So again, thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and let's get right into the list. All right, it's a long list here. Stick with me. I'm not going to go into tons of detail on each and every date just because it's going to turn into a really long video otherwise, so I'll try to make this as fast as possible, but yet comprehensive at the same time. All right, let's get into it. June 1st, for those of you that receive SSI monthly benefits, June 1st, which happens to be a Wednesday, you will be receiving your June benefit on that day. So SSI beneficiaries, you will get your benefit as of Wednesday, June 1st. I know there's a lot of you here in the community. It's an exciting day, right? I like it. All right, next, let's quickly move on to June 3rd. Now, this date actually has a couple different things that I want to point out. Number one, I do know that there are a number of you here in the community that receive your monthly benefits, as in Social Security, maybe it's retirement or SSDI or other monthly benefits. I know that a lot of you receive these on the 3rd of the month. Well, the 3rd just so happens to be Friday. So Friday, for those of you that receive your benefits historically on the 3rd of the month, you're up. You'll be getting your benefits on Friday, June 3rd. So nice stuff, right? Another thing that we need to remember, anytime that the 1st or the 3rd lands on a weekend or a holiday in those events, then of course your benefit would generally arrive the Friday before. However, that's not the case here because the 3rd is on a Friday. Also, on the 3rd, we will also be getting the non-farm payroll number for the month of May. Now, this is the number that is released once every month. It's released the first Friday of the month, and that happens to be June 3rd as well. And this will give us a little glimpse into what is going on with the job market and how is the unemployment rate currently doing. According to what the reports have been saying as of recently, we've been seeing the initial jobless claims numbers ticking up. In other words, more people applying for unemployment benefits. So this should be a little bit of an interesting report to see what actually happens here. And remember, the major catalyst behind many different types of checks, payments, stimulus, things like that are usually around the unemployment rate and the job market. So of course, we got to watch that one very closely. That'll be released the morning of June 3rd. I'll keep you posted as I do get more details. All right, now let's quickly fast forward out to June 8th. June 8th happens to be a Wednesday. This is the second Wednesday of the month, so for those of you that receive fixed income benefits, again, Social Security, SSDI, survivors, things like this, if your birthday lands between the 1st and the 10th of the month, generally you get your benefit on the second Wednesday of the month, and that happens to be June 8th. So that one's coming up on June 8th. If you're somebody that falls into that category, make sure to watch for your payment on that day. All right, now let's quickly move out to June 10th. Now again, this is going to be another very important day going forward. June 10th is the day that we're going to receive the next CPI release. This stands for Consumer Price Index, which also indicates the inflation data for the previous month, which happens to be May. Now, this is a very highly anticipated number because previously over the last few months here, we've been sitting at about 8.5 to 8.3%, mid 8% range. So considering gas prices and energy prices have gone up so significantly, and of course grocery prices in the month of May, there's a lot of speculation right now thinking that this CPI number is going to be very, very high. Here's what's interesting. Generally, I typically see some estimates out there from analysts and experts saying, we think the next CPI number is going to be, within this range. I haven't seen any ranges coming out, so I'm not really sure if people are a little bit scared to put out their estimates or what the deal is. I don't really know. I have not seen any estimates so far as of right now, but of course, I'll keep watching, and as we do get more details, I'll keep you posted. Otherwise, I will certainly give you that update the day of June 10th when the next CPI number will be released. All right, now let's quickly move out to June 15th, which happens to be a Wednesday. There's actually two announcements on this day that I want you to be aware of. Number one, for those of you who have a birthday landing between the 11th and the 20th of the month, again, fixed income benefits like Social Security, SSDI, benefits like this is the third Wednesday of the month, therefore you will be getting your payment on that day. Whether you get it as a direct deposit into a bank account, a direct express card, anything like this, of course, you'll get your benefit on that day, provided your birthday lands between the 11th and the 20th of the month. So be aware of that, but I'm sure that you probably already know about this because, a lot of us who receive benefits, we watch these dates very, very closely to see when am I going to get paid, right? Yeah, I know. I'm right there with you. So, all right, so that's the first announcement for that day. Next, we also have to watch this date too because this is the date that the FOMC, the Free Open Market Committee, as in the Federal Reserve, will be wrapping up their two-day meeting. Then we're going to have the chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, come out and give a statement and let us know what they're going to do with interest rates. We already know interest rates are going up. Whether it's going to be 50 basis points or possibly 75 basis points, that is still on the table. The fact of the matter is, interest rates are going up, and that is going to be the next raise in interest rates. So if you're looking to lock something in right now, open up a loan, an auto loan, refinance, stuff like that, again, this is not financial advice, but you may want to check it out before that because interest rates are just going to go even higher after that announcement. So just be aware of that. Again, not financial advice. I don't know your situation. I cannot advise you what to do. All right, next, let's go out to June 19th. Finally, a fun one, right? Happy Father's Day for those of you in the community where this applies. So Sunday, June 19th will be Father's Day. And again, hopefully we can all just kind of relax, enjoy life, and, do our thing, whatever you happen to do. So again, that will be Father's Day, and a huge happy Father's Day in advance for all of you right here in the community that applies to. So pretty cool stuff, right? All right, now let's walk out to another date. Yes, as you can see here, a lot of dates so far already on the calendar for June. Now we're going to go all the way out to June 22nd, which happens to be Wednesday once again. For those of you that have a birthday landing between the 21st and the 31st of the month, you'll be receiving your benefit on the fourth Wednesday of the month, which happens to be June 22nd, okay? So again, for those of you that receive your benefits on an ongoing basis, nothing changes here for the most part. We do know that for those of you that receive your benefits on the Wednesdays of the month, the second Wednesday, the third Wednesday, and the fourth Wednesday of the month, generally these do change. They adjust a little bit each and every month, right? So it might be the 10th one month, it might be the 11th the next, you know what I mean? It might be a little bit changed up a little bit each and every month, but for the most part, it's within a range of a few days every month. So anyway, as far as your benefits go, if you typically receive it on the the second Wednesday, the third Wednesday, or the fourth Wednesday, no changes there. You'll continue to get it. But these are just the dates that I wanted to lay out for you and let you know when your benefits will actually arrive. So as of right now, I have not seen anything else on the calendar that's too interesting anyway, basically beyond the 22nd. So again, like I said, as we work our way through June, I guarantee it, 100% promise, there will be some more big announcements coming out. There will be some more huge things that are being said. The reason I know that is because obviously we've been watching this stuff every single day for the last 2 years. There's almost not a single day that goes by where there's some pretty big announcements. Somebody says something, Congress introduces something, a new bill is proposed, something weird happens around the world. I mean, seriously, there's something every single day. With over 7 billion people in the world, it's inevitable. There has to be something that comes out, right? We're not all just, there's nothing, there's not a single day that goes by where there's not like some kind of significant announcement. So anyway, as we work our way through June, of course, I'll continue to be here for you, right by your side, keeping you updated, helping you out in any way that I possibly can, and making sure that I'm watching everything from all angles as it pertains to money, benefits, programs, checks, stimulus, and anything else we can possibly get right now. So again, thanks so much for joining me. As I do get anything else to add to this calendar, of course, I'll continue to keep you posted, but these are some of the key deadlines and headlines and dates that I wanted to point out for you for the coming month. So enjoy your day. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out some of the other 2,500 plus videos right here on the channel. Enjoy your day. Thanks again, and I'll catch you again later in the next video.